All right, what's up? What's going on, y'all? This is beingblackandit.com. Make sure you go to www.beingblackandit.com, to get your guide to get into the game now on Amazon Prime. What I want to do today is I want to talk about getting the HARS files. Now, I talked about that in my book that's going to be coming soon. If you're working in DevOps or if you're in desktop support, help desk, you probably won't be doing this, but if you want to gather logs and files rather than having to, typically what you do, now, let's move this over here. Usually, you would go into more tools and go into developer tools if you have a software engineering person that may ask you, let's say they want information on a website that they're using. We're going to use CNN for an example. Now, as you can see, when you went to CNN, you see all of this different information. This is basically code. And this is under the network tab. Now, you could go under elements. You could go under console, sources. They might need information from all of this. Right? So what you could do, let's say you want to clear this console, right? Let's close out of CNN.com. We could basically, let's go back to network. Let's clear this. We can start here on the network tab. And if you look, it can grab all these different files here. But right now, it's still recording the network log. We could stop it. But let's say you want to record everything on a website. What you can do is, let's make sure we record the network log. Let's go to CNN.com. We're getting network information. What we can do is we could click stop afterwards and export what they call a HAR file. Okay? And this is a HAR file. So now you got the HAR file under downloads. Type in HAR file. You could use a HAR Analyzer under Google Apps. And now, what it tells you is, what is a HAR file? It's a file format used by several HTTP session tools to export captured data. Now, the format is basically a JSON object with a particular set of fields. Note that not all the fields in the HAR format are mandatory, and in many cases, some info won't be saved to the file. Now, it contains sensitive data. And this toolbox.googleapps.com HAR Analyzer, it allows you to analyze the HAR files. So your software engineers might want to look at that. So initially, what you can do is you could use Chrome, Firefox, or Edge. And I have Chrome. I prefer Chrome. So let's open up that file. Let's open up that HAR file. See if we can find it. Grouping it by date. I should have had that HAR file. There it is right there. Now there's no log files in there, so maybe we didn't capture something. Let's try it again. Let's start capturing stuff. Let's go to Google Voice. It should be capturing something right now. Let's go somewhere else. Computer networking. Salary. All right. Let's go ahead and clear it. Let's stop the network log. Let's start it again. Let's go here. We should be seeing it capture the log for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, here it goes. All right. So it found something. So now I'm going to go. Let's say I'm going to just go. This is what it found so far. And you can look at the headers. the response. But instead of having all of this, let's just go ahead and export the HAR file. Let's go to desktop. And we're going to call this HAR networking. Alright. Now, I saved it there. Let's see if we can get it going here. Let's go on the desktop. Let's type in HAR networking. There we go. Alright, now we've uploaded that HAR file. And you're able to look at everything there is. Post data, response. You could give this, you could send this, you could post this HAR file in a ticket. You could post it in a ticket and give it to the software engineer, and they'll figure it out from there. This is a skill that you could now use, especially if you're in DevOps. So you guys might want to check that out. So we're going to go to beingblackandit.com. You get your book on Amazon Prime, help you get in the game. New book coming in maybe 90 days or so. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube as well. You can subscribe here. D.A. Pearson, YouTube. Alright, y'all take care.